Hey guys, welcome back to the breakdown of Season 3. We just got this blog post right here that sums up everything we need to know about Season 3. It's quite a lot actually, so be prepared for a bit longer video. It's a lot of pictures though, I think that helps. And we also got this trailer right here. I'm just gonna show you a little bit of it in the background because it barely has any gameplay scenes. There is mostly a guy on a boat, which stands for the return to the Isle of Grom with a taxi, with a boat taxi that we have to pay for. And when watching this trailer, you might already get the impression that this trailer at least is a little bit lighter than the one we got for Season 2, because the Season 2 one was more crazy. It was stuffed with all of the information, with a lot of actual gameplay, and here for the Season 3 trailer there's barely any gameplay. This is a bit weird, to be honest, but maybe that's just their concept for Season 3 and it doesn't mean anything. So we're gonna get into this blog post right here. So they're talking about what's new in Season 3, then the Isle of Grom again, so the tutorial island, then also new features and improvements that we can expect, the skate pass and events. This is what the theme looks like for Season 3. So the theme is the 70s, but we're gonna get into this in a minute. First of all, to keep this a little bit more structured, Season 3 for Skate is starting on March 10. This is Tuesday next week, and this season will run until June 2nd. Now, what we can expect in Season 3, just as a quick rundown, is a new skatable area within the city that we have now. We will get seasonal events that are called Skate Patties, then Grom event and Creator Challenge. We will get the Isle of Grom, we will get dark slides, dark catches, and updated or improved bonelesses. We will see new brands that are Huff and Jenkem. We will see additional customization options for our character. So we will see more hairstyles and tattoos. There will be new music added to the soundtrack. Of course, we will get a new skate pass and we will see some quality of life improvements. So parts of the city have gotten a 70s inspired makeover with Season 3. You can see the stage right here in Hedgemont, for example, or we have the Rolling Waves Park that, I gotta be honest, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's just a different color, the park hasn't changed, but it looks nice in the setting. Then you can see the skateway right here. It doesn't seem like they've added anything that is actually skatable, so like the ramps that we had, for example, in Season 1. But they changed some of the colors. And in general, of course, because it is a 70s theme, it's very focused on vibrant colors and bold designs. Here we also get a first look at the new area that we can expect. So the Tri-Towers parking garage, which is, at least from what I understand, the basement park of the garage that we have now. And then, of course, we will get the Isle of Grom. So here's the picture from the water taxi that will be at the port. And then from there, you can buy your ticket and then get over to the Isle of Grom. And they explain it again how it works. So the Isle of Grom will be rolled out in 3 phases. And this means that starting on March 10, so alongside the season, until April 14th, only Premium Pass members will be able to hit the Isle of Grom. And then there will be like a grand opening, which I think is this multi-week event that they mentioned at the beginning. So one of the events will be this Isle of Grom event. And this will be held starting on April 14 and will run until May 5th. And during the time of the event, everyone will have access to the Isle of Grom for free. And then starting on May 5th, the access to the Isle will always be available, but only for Skate Premium Pass owners for free. But if you don't own the Premium Pass, then you have to buy a 24-hour ticket with 500 rip chips. And of course, this caused a lot of backlash within the community. And I was actually hoping they change this before Season 3 starts, but it doesn't look like they will. And in the trailer, and also here we got some more screenshots. We also got the side-by-side picture before where they show that the Isle has changed a bit compared to what we see in the tutorial. So they have added some new spots, they have added some bigger hills to bump, they have added some more gaps, and in general they're writing here that they have taken inspiration from Skate 2 and 3 to deliver epic spillway action that's going to blow our minds. I'm just quoting this from this blog post here, that's not my own words. And they're also writing that we can expect to see specific tasks and challenges that are bound to the Isle of Grom. And then again, they're writing that there will be this special in-game event that only revolves around this island. Then moving on from this topic and moving on to what else we can expect to see in Season 3, there is a new mode called Speed Lines, which is basically just a line challenge, but you have to move as fast as possible. And there will be two types of speed lines. One is called technical and the other one is called time trial. And technical speed lines are basically what we got with the challenges every now and again in Season 1 and 2 already. So when we had these challenges where we had to collect the bearings within a specific amount of time, these were already those speed lines. And then what they're adding are time trial speed lines, and they give us a screenshot right here of what these will look like. So you basically have multiple time criteria that increase in difficulty, and that should encourage you to find the quickest route possible while picking up all of the tokens. And then you have to beat basically the times of others, so the times of these NPCs in the game. We're also getting a new feature that is called loadouts, and this means that they're introducing 3 character slots or 3 loadouts you can configure, and you can basically have 3 different styles for your skater and then easily switch between them without having to get into your cosmetics and change everything from your t-shirt or your shoes or whatever step by step. So you can just quickly switch between maybe your Monday and your Thursday outfit or whatever outfits you want to have. There will be more of those character slots available, or those customization slots, but you will have to purchase them for 250 Senven bucks each. And you can have a maximum of 10 of those slots. So 3 are free for everyone, and then you can buy up to 10 slots. What we got as well, of course, are tattoos as new customization option. We already got this preview right here that they posted like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And in addition to this, we also got another screenshot. So tattoos are coming in, but they're not for customization when you create your character, but instead it is a new cosmetic slot, because tattoos will also be available in the store. So you can get them as reward in the skate pass, for example, but you can also buy them for Senven bucks in the store. Then moving on, we have new and improved tricks. We already talked about this in yesterday's video. So first of all, we can expect to see dark tricks, so dark slides and dark catches. We've seen this little preview right here yesterday already, and we've seen a little bit more of it, I think, in the trailer, but also here in those screenshots. Yesterday, we've also seen this interesting comparison that I'm going to show you again here between Skate 3 dark catches and dark slides and new ones now in Skate. So with them, basically everything is possible. So you have dark catches and nollie dark catches, and you can go basically from every trick like kickflip, heel flip, varial, heel flip, 360, and so on, into those dark catches, or also nollie dark catches. Then we have dark flips in general, like dark kick flips, dark heel flips, and so on. And of course, dark slides as frontside, backslide, and lip slides. And another trick, or another improved trick that we're getting with Season 3 are updated bonelesses, and they're being made more consistent, and they have improved their responsiveness, their reliability, and behavior, so similar to the hand planned improvements that we got with Season 2. But we didn't get any screenshots or anything for those. In addition to this, we also get replay editor improvements. Here they're bringing more features and tools to the replay editor in Season 3, and we got a screenshot right here of what this will look like. And what they're adding is exposure, so you can adjust the brightness. They add color temperature and color saturation, so you can change color tones or warm tones, and you can also increase or decrease the color vibrance. They will add barrel distortion, which can help you to get a better fisheye effect. They're adding vignette as well. They're adding more control over the audio that you will have in your clip, so your skater's audio, other skaters' audio, and world ambience sounds. And you can now also keyframe the playback speed. So you can implement parts with slow motion in your keyframe and in your clip. And we're still not done yet. We have the new settings and UI improvements. So what we can expect here is that they're adding party collision, which means when you are in a party, you will be able to toggle collision on or off, which when turned on, of course, causes more chaos that you can have with your friends. The setting is disabled by default in the menus, and if you want it, you have to turn it on. They've also improved the audio for wind, clothes, tunnel transitions, and surface textures, and they will be adding an indicator for player activity. So over your name or besides your player name, if you show them, then you can see what this player is doing. If they are in an activity, if they are in the menu, if they are, I don't know, on their phone or on the toilet. I don't know how this will actually look like, but you can see the player activity next to their name. And then, of course, we will also see new challenges and tasks with Season 3. So they're writing that we will have 50 plus new seasonal and event challenges, and there will also be returning challenges and tasks from the previous seasons. So we will have daily, weekly, monthly, and event tasks again, but also the Own the Lot challenges. But aside from that, there will be no changes made to challenges or tasks in how they work or what kind of rewards you get for them. And then we have the huge topic of Skate Pass. At least they're spending a lot of time on this. So the Skate Pass again has two tracks. There will be a standard and there will be a premium track. The standard one is the free one where you don't have to spend any money on it, but of course you will only get a handful of cosmetic items from the pass, and then with the premium track you can get everything and you have to buy it for, I don't know, how much was it? 1,000 or 1,100 Sanven bucks. And then through the challenges and tasks that I mentioned before, you can earn ticks, and with these ticks you unlock the cosmetics in the Skate Pass. So there's nothing changed about this. And of course, with the premium Skate Pass, you will get unlimited access to the Isle of Grom for the entire season. This is important as well. This is something I haven't thought about before. Of course, we're getting the Isle of Grom infinitely, but you will have to kind of pay for it every season again, because if you want unlimited access, you will have to buy the Skate Premium Pass every season again. Something that you should keep in mind as well is that with the end of Season 2, you will also not get access to the Season 1 Skate Pass anymore. So if you have not finished this one yet, you have to finish it until the end of Season 2, which is next Tuesday, because you can only take the Skate Pass of Season 2 into Season 3 and then finish the Season 2 pass in Season 3, but you cannot take the Season 1 pass into Season 3 anymore. I hope this was somewhat understandable. What we will see as well, what is new in Season 3 is the Skate Pass Premium Plus, and this will cost 2,000 Sanven bucks. And with this, you get the Skate Premium Pass, of course, and you start with 4,000 ticks. So you can instantly unlock whatever kind of stuff you want in the Skate Pass. But of course, it will cost double of what the normal Skate Pass costs. But I'm already very, very, very happy to see that they don't include a Plus or Premium Plus pass that you can only buy with real money like other games do. So this will still be purchasable for Sanven bucks and not just for real money. Now, what can we expect when it comes to the cosmetic items in the Skate Pass? First of all, there will be 108 tiers, so 108 items in total. 31 of them are for the standard free pass, and the remaining 77 can be unlocked with the premium pass. What you can expect to see design-wise or looks-wise is something like this here, for example, which is very colorful, very summer-like. Then this one here as well. And this dummy, whatever thing part, I think that this will be a whole costume probably. And we will also see real brands in the Skate Pass. But of course, we can see everything from shirts to pants to shoes to boards, trucks, wheels, and so on. Stickers, cards, tattoos, so whatever we have, gestures, and so on. Whatever we have as cosmetics in the game and whatever was available before in the other passes will be in the Season 3 Skate Pass as well. And then lastly, we have the 3 events that we can expect during Season 3. The season, by the way, is called Fluid Flashback. I don't think I mentioned this so far because I don't think the name actually is really important. But just on the side, in case I forgot to mention this earlier, this is what the season is called. So the first event, we're talking about the events now. The first event that we can expect to see is Skate Paddy's Day, so St. Patrick's Day, obviously. And just as usual, we can expect to see the community parks change. We will see specific tasks and challenges and specific gear only for this event that will only be available during this event, and that will have the theme of this event. Then we have the Isle of Grom opening event that we already talked about. So during this time, everyone will have access to the Isle of Grom for free. And then lastly, we will have a creator challenge. And here they're writing that the Full Circle team sat down with a well-known creator to create some challenges and creator-themed rewards for completing them. They're not writing, of course, which kind of creator this will be. But yeah, that was everything that we got in this blog post about Season 3. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was a little bit longer than usual. And as always, tell me what you think about all of this in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye!